I'm Eddie Garcia, co-host of the Puck Podcast with your Puck Podcast Hockey Minute, your daily recap of the night in the NHL, and we'll have a preview of tonight's games as well. Last night featured a rematch of the Stanley Cup Final from a year ago. The defending champs won a thriller in Edmonton, 6-5. The Panthers outscoring the Oilers 3-1 in the third period to pull out the victory. In the rematch, we had two of the top goal scorers in the league going head-to-head. Oilers' Leon Draisaitl scores his NHL-leading 23rd goal of the season in the loss. In the win, Sam Reinhart gets his 20th goal of the year for Florida. And Edmonton star Connor McDavid had 3 assists in the loss. With the win, Florida moved into a tie with the Toronto Maple Leafs for the most points in the Atlantic Division, each with 40. The Stars knocked off the Metropolitan Division leading Capitals 3-1, snapping Washington's franchise record 10-game road winning streak. Rope Hintz had a pair of goals for Dallas, who improved to 13-3-0 on home ice this season. Despite the loss, the Capitals are still 8-3-1 without injured star Alexander Ovechkin in the lineup. And the Canucks beat the Avalanche 3-1. Vancouver's Kiefer Sherwood scored 3 goals for his first NHL hat trick. Thatcher Demko made 30 saves in net in the win for Vancouver. Colorado goalie Mackenzie Blackwood allowed 2 goals on 24 shots. He suffers his first loss since joining the team. Tonight, 10 games in the NHL, 7 Eastern. The Penguins host the Kings. Blue Jackets are at the Lightning, and the Canadians host the Sabres. Buffalo looking to snap a 10-game losing skid. 7:30 Eastern, it's the Hurricanes hosting the Islanders. 8 Eastern, the Blues are at home against the Devils. New Jersey enters the night 1 point back of Washington for first in the Metropolitan Division. Rangers are at the Predators in a battle of 2 underachieving teams whose coaches are on the hot seat. 8:30 Eastern, Capitals are back in action in Chicago, taking on the Blackhawks. 9 Eastern, it is the Flames hosting the Bruins. 10 Eastern, Senators are at the Kraken. And at 10:30 Eastern, the Jets are at the Sharks. Winnipeg enters the night leading the NHL with 45 points, but just 1 point up on Minnesota for first in the Central Division. I'm Eddie Garcia. If you like this, we have a recap and preview of the night in the NHL every weekday. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel and help us reach 1,000 subscribers. And check out our podcast every week, every Monday morning, recapping the week in the NHL, which you can find on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and wherever you get your podcasts. Just search Puck Podcast.